I didn't think I would do it. I did not think I would dive so far. But I did. I lived to tell the tale. Prepare yourself. Hello everyone, it's Dreadly, and welcome to a state-of-the-art new episode. Have you ever dove so far into something, so far in fact that you couldn't get out of it? It's kind of like having an ice cream cone and having it melt down your arms, but you have to eat it. Well, guess what happens when you dive too far into YouTube, looking for only the finest content? You end up in a bastion of hate, a dystopia for all YouTubers alike. This place on YouTube is called BuzzFeed Yellow. So without any future interruptions, exclusively on Dreadly TV, 36 Questions That Women Have for Men by BuzzFeed Yellow. Enjoy.
How does it feel to be the same sex as Donald Trump?
I don't know, how does it feel to be the same sex as Eva Braun or Hillary Clinton? And as far as I know, I'm happy to be a man. Look at all the brave men that have lived and changed the course of history as we know it today, for the better. Abraham Lincoln, Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., shall I keep going? This is such an idiotic question to start off with.
Why do you hate rom-coms? Or do you just feel like you need to hate them?
Everybody likes The Notebook. Everybody likes Beyonce. It's just a fact.
I don't hate romantic comedies, and I've never claimed to hate them. Is it apparent in your extremely diluted minds that men are this alpha dog character who only like sports movies and the 300, and when they go out downtown, they just go out and bite things? Well, we are that and many other things. In a study done by Reuters, 250 men and women were shown the same romantic comedy movie, and guess what? Both genders rated it about the same. No, I don't like Beyonce, and I probably won't ever like her. Her extremely gifted talent in singing is overshadowed by the many producers who write her own songs. And I've never watched The Notebook, so I'll take you up on that challenge.
Why do you make women sit around and talk about men in movies
When y'all easily just sit around and talk about boobs for hours.
First of all, I never force women to talk about male leads. They do it by themselves. A few years back, I went to go see a Twilight movie. I know, huge mistake on my part. But anyways, when Jacob takes off his shirt for the first time, woman would not shut up for the rest of the fucking movie. Both genders are sexualized in their own way. Get over it. And yes, I need my 3 hours a day to talk about women's breasts. If you don't leave me alone with my buds as we talk about double Ds, think of it as disrupting the whole space-time continuum itself, where you'll get sucked into a black hole and never to be seen again.
Why do you automatically assume that you won't like TV or movies that star a female lead?
Why?
I don't. In fact, some of my favorite movies star female leads. The Help, Juno, The Blair Witch Project, all highly acclaimed movies with high ratings. Actually, probably my favorite movie of all time stars a female lead. It's called 200 Pounds Beauty. It's a Korean drama with a terrible translation. Seriously, just show me a badass movie with a badass plot, and I'll probably like it, no matter if it's a female lead or a male lead.
Why are you surprised when women are funny?
I'm the lamest person on earth. I think everything is funny. I have no sense of humor whatsoever. So chances are you're going to eventually say something that I think is funny. Is it the matter in your extremely diluted brain that women can't be funny because there's just too many male comedians? If you say something funny, regardless of you being a male or a female, I will probably think it's funny.
I'm probably funnier than you.
So far, I don't get that impression. Sorry.
Why do you think that we're obsessed with you when we hook up?
9 times out of 10, I just want you to leave too. I'm busy. I got shit to do.
Oh, here's a burn to all men alike. A woman that does not idolize me and bow down to me as her creator. Yeah, 10 times out of 10, I want you to leave too. My morning breath and body sweat's pretty grody. I wouldn't want you to experience that at all.
Why can't I sleep with as many people as I want to without being judged? When men do it, they're congratulated.
Well, if I slept with a bunch of people, I would expect to experience some harsh judgment too. This world revolves around judgment. Usually it's from people who want to get laid, or from people that want to get laid with you, or don't get laid as much as you. So take it like a compliment, champ. People judge what they want. It's hot as balls.
Why do you consider a woman a tease if she doesn't sleep with you after 3 dates, but a slut if she sleeps with you on the first date?
Well, the answer is simple. You sleep with them on the second day, so you're neither neither a tease nor a slut. In reality, I hardly find tease to be a insult at all. But really, people are going to judge you one way or another. It's how the world works. Get over it.
In what world does no mean yes?
No means no.
Okay, so what are you doing now? Comparing all men to rapists? No always means no, Captain Obvious. And if someone tries to tell you differently, they need help.
Why do you say that women are too emotional to be leaders?
Then justify catcalling by saying men just can't control themselves.
I have no idea what catcalling has to do with female leaders, but I'm willing to answer both questions separately. First of all, if you think female leaders are too emotional, then obviously you've never seen Hillary Clinton. When I think of her, I think of a stone, a cold stone that's completely expressionless. And second of all, I've never catcalled, so I guess you can take me as an example of a person who can control himself. But really, you should check out those videos of social experiments where a male supermodel walks downtown with his shirt off and see how many females catcall him. Catcalling is not exclusive to one gender. It happens all the time with both genders.
Why do you think that just because you're nice to me, I owe you my body?
Oh God, I've never thought that and I never will think that. Though there've been a couple times where I've been super nice to women and I've got to double check the same night.
Why would you ever send an unsolicited dick pic?
I don't. In fact, I've never done that. I don't think anything could prepare you for something like that. In fact, there's been some times where I've been sent unsolicited tits. Sometimes I liked it, sometimes I didn't. It's going to happen one way or another.
Why do you feel like it's okay to harass women or make offensive comments about women, but when somebody does it to your sister, it's not okay?
Oh, here we go. I almost have nothing to say about this because it's so idiotic. Why do you make fun of guys with small penises? But if someone does it to your brother, it's not okay. It's the same bullshit as before. Rinse and repeat.
How does it feel to interrupt me when I'm in the middle of...
It's funny. And your comment had no substance whatsoever.
Why do you have to sit with your legs so wide open?
I get that you have balls, but I don't stand around with my arms wide open to make room for my boobs.
Okay, look at me. I'm fat. I have tits. But I'm gonna show you something. Your arms always naturally rest at your side. Now if I were to try to close my legs as I sit, it's like a fucking vice grip.
Why are women perceived as the weaker sex, even though we literally birth you? Like watermelons through like this.
Because men are generally stronger. Look at Olympic world records and you'll see it for yourself. The world's strongest woman can bench 550 pounds, while the world's strongest man can bench 1,000 pounds. The world's fastest woman is a second slower than the world's fastest man. While I can imagine birth to be a traumatic, albeit beautiful experience, it is one occurrence on a plethora of occurrences and experiences that men always outweigh women, physically that is.
Why is it so bad to show your emotions?
It means you're human.
I guess people have different ways of portraying themselves. Why do you gotta be so fucking picky?
Why are you always trying to prove your masculinity to me?
We don't. I mean, I don't. Why do you always gotta prove your femininity to me? Why do you gotta love the color pink and like things with flowers on them? And talk in an unnaturally high voice?
Why the f isn't it ladylike to cuss? When did words get gendered?
I don't know. Fuck you.
Why is it your first instinct to doubt women who have been sexually violated or raped?
First of all, rape is definitely not something to be spoken lightly about. The first thing I want to do when someone tells me they've been raped is to believe them. But after many occurrences of women crying wolf, wouldn't you be a little doubtful too?
Why do you assume a woman's angry because she's on her period?
Because a lot of women get angry on their period. I get it. Your body's ripping itself apart.
Why do you think women that wear makeup are false advertising? We can say the same thing about your dick size.
Why are you trying to compare what you wear on your face to my dick? Just because I see a pretty face doesn't mean I want to mushroom stamp the forehead. Anyways, back to the question. This world false advertises everything. Men get spray tanned abs. Women stuff their bras. Also, try going to McDonald's and ordering a Big Mac. Compare it to the picture on the wall, and you'll cry. Cry.
Why isn't it weird that there's a bunch of old white men sitting in a room making legislation about what I can and can't do with my body?
Well, first of all, half of all American voters are, guess what? Women. Do something about it. This world is a crazy place full of dumb laws, including anti-sodomy laws, anti-abortion laws, and in Detroit, all putt-putt golf places must close before 1 a.m. Let us band together to repeal these dumb laws and have the freedom to putt-putt golf whenever we want. America.
Do you have a coochie?
Nope, I'm afraid not.
Why are straight guys so obsessed with lesbians?
Because lesbians kissing is hot as fuck. Have you ever seen that shit? God damn.
How does it feel to get kicked in the balls?
I'm not sure how this applies to the whole video, but let's just say if you did get kicked in the gonads, then you wish you've never had them at all.
Do you ever get tired of trying to be manly all the time?
I'm not sure what constitutes manliness, but if you're just talking about the way I'm living on a normal day-to-day basis, I've been tired of living for a very long time. That's a joke.
Why are you so afraid of gender equality?
I'm not. In fact, it's one of the single most important topics in society today. Why were you a part of this video? Are you afraid that mankind is going to regress into this subhuman society where men enslave women?
Why do I deserve to be paid less than you?
You don't. In fact, Bud Light just got pissed on for making that exact same statement. Men and women have equal chances for higher paying jobs. It's just that more men have higher paying jobs than women. So say you were in this village and there were 10 men who were doctors and 10 women who were cashiers. Yeah, it's a very high-tech village. The men would make more money than the women. But if those 10 women became doctors and those 10 men became cashiers, then women would make more money than men.
In what world does 77 cents equal $1?
In what world does 68 cents equal $1?
How is that fair?
Okay, you're probably talking about how women's products cost more than men's products. Well, I have one solution for you, and take this seriously. Buy the men's products. Let's talk about shaving. Most women go for these 5-bladed razors that cost like $20 fucking. You don't need 5 blades, you need 1 blade. What does a blade do? It shaves your skin of all that dirty, unwanted hair. 1 blade is all you need. Just get those $5 bags of like 50 of them, and they work just the same as those 5-bladed razors. In women's shampoo is just overpriced, and it doesn't really clean your hair. It still leaves shit behind. It's a common misconception that shampoo actually cleans your hair. Unless you have like scalp psoriasis or dandruff, you don't really need to shampoo your hair every single day. Just get the men's shampoo and shampoo it like once or twice a week. Your hair will look a lot better the less you wash it. But don't take that from me, I have dreadlocks.
Why are you intimidated by a woman who makes more money than you? That's awesome. More money.
Well, if a person makes more money than me, regardless of being a male or a female, I would applaud them. They applied their education and knowledge in better places than I myself could.
Why are opinionated women seen as bitches?
When opinionated men are seen as bosses.
Why are some women perceived as bossy? Why are some men perceived as bitches?
Why aren't you speaking up when you hear your male friends behind closed doors make jokes that are offensive to women?
That's why we have jokes. Because jokes are funny. They were funny at that particular time. So since you're such a special little snowflake, we won't crack those jokes while you're around.
Why are you so afraid of recognizing your own privilege? Doesn't mean you're a bad person. Just recognize it and do something about it.
Privilege has turned into this vigilante-style attack on people that the aggressor doesn't really like. It's why they yell at white people for wearing headdresses or wearing dreadlocks. I've been too far around the world and experienced too many humbling cultures to adopt such a terrible Americanized ideology. Well, everyone, that was a crazy one. I don't think I've been that mad in a long time. Why is there such a big division between people? Male or female, we're all human. You know, I'm not gonna shove that elementary school bullshit down your throat. It's common sense. Why are people getting so easily offended and finding things just to bitch at people about? But you know, people are going to judge. People are going to get offended, and people are going to make BuzzFeed Yellow videos. There's always going to be a BuzzFeed Yellow in our society. It's sad, but it's part of the yin and yang. You can't have a great society without BuzzFeed Yellow. Well, that's all we got for today. If you like the content that I'm putting out, don't be afraid to hit the like button. If you want to see more of me, you should really subscribe. Also, if I get 1 dislike on this video, yes, 1 dislike, I'll fight the ultimate warrior. See you next time.